everyone. Gosh, feel like it's been a while since I posted a video. It's just that time of the year where it's end of the school year, so it's been crazy busy. But I wanted to share with you some ATC boxes that I made last night. I was just kind of in the mood to make an ATC card. I used to host ATC Swaps a while back, and I don't know, for some reason I just felt like making some. So I wanted to create some boxes for my ATC cards. So I made 3 different sizes here. The depth on this one is 1/2 inch. So it's for those smaller, more flatter, non-dimensional ATC cards. And all this is from Crate Paper's Oh Darling collection. So I basically just embellished the front, and then inside's the card, so it opens up like that, and then inside's the card, and you can see it's not as dimensional, really simple. And so I just add a flower here and some pearls. This is using a Martha Stewart heart punch. It just has a bunch of little hearts on it, and then these are part of the Oh Darling collection. And so that's the 1/2 inch box, and then I made a 3/4 inch size one, and so I just layered some of the paper from the paper kit, and then this is one of my felt bows using the MFT dainty bow die, and then this one is just a little bit more dimensional, so I added really pretty crochet flower my mom made, and then I add a embellishment in the center, and the front cover you can see says my little girl is growing up so fast. And then on the card I put lovely lady, and then I fussy cut out this little girl from the design paper. And then this is the 1 inch box, and it's for the more dimensional ATC cards, and I fussy cut her out, and then it says love you, and this is a really pretty flower from Elise's shop, Pretties by Elise, and then it opens up like so. And then this one I put a flower inside, so you can put a really nice dimensional flower. And then it says my little girl. And then I just did some layering. This is using a Martha Stewart edge punch. And then I fussy cut out this roller skate. This is a Prima flower. I fussy cut out the little girl. And then this is using this little flower punch that I got from Daiso. And then I just add some flat back pearls. So you can see again, this is for the more dimensional ATC cards. So let me show you how to make these boxes. So we'll start with the 1/2 inch box first. And let's get our scoreboard here. So I'm using my Martha Stewart scoreboard. Okay, so for the 1/2 inch, we'll just call it the 1/2 inch box, you'll need a 3 3/4 inch by 9 inch design paper. So again, this is 3 3/4, and then this is 9 inches. Okay, it's nicer to work, you can see here, with double-sided paper, because you see the inside too. So this is Prima's, oh gosh, which collection is this? I think this is, oh, it's a Time Traveler's Memory Stack. Okay, so on the 9 inch side, we'll start with the 9 inch side. You're going to score at 1/2 inch, then 1 inch, 4 3/4, and 5 1/4. Now we're going to turn it to the 3 3/4 inch side, and you're going to score at 1/2 inch, and then 3 1/4. Okay, so it should look like that, if you guys could see that. So we'll go ahead and pre-fold the score lines here. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're just going to cut a slit on the center. So you just cut a slit. Do that to both sides. Okay, on this end right here, you're going to cut, well, you're going to cut a slit like so. It's up to the 1 inch mark. And then you're going to cut this square out. Do that to both sides. Okay, so it should look like that. And then I use my punches, so let me get those real quick. I'm going to take my Stampin' Up! Corner round punch, and I'm just going to corner around the edges here. Do that to the other side. Okay, and then on the other end, I'm going to take my 3/4 inch circle punch and just punch halfway. And I just kind of eyeball it here. Okay, so it should look like that. And then all you're going to do is just put it together. So let's get some glue here. Just using some of this Aleene's Clear Gel Tacky Glue. You can use double-sided tape if you like. And then you're going to add glue to the insides right here. Just going to add your glue here. So. And just close it. Makes a cute little ATC box. And then these flaps, you know, you just fold down. Make sure it's glued. And then you just close the box. Okay, so that's the 1/2 inch box. Let it dry for a little bit. Okay, so that's the 1/2 inch box. And then now we're going to make the 3/4 inch box. So that piece of design paper is going to measure 4 1/4 by 9 3/4. Okay, so on the 4 1/4 inch side, you're going to square it 3 1/4 or 3/4. I don't know why I always say 3 1/4 because I'm just so used to it. So it's 3/4, and then 3 1/2. And then on the 9 3/4 inch side, we're going to score at 3 1/4. There I go again, 3/4. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. And then 1 1/2, 5 1/4, and then 6. Okay, and I'll put all the measurements down below. You want to make sure also, which I probably wasn't even paying attention, you want to make sure when you're scoring the 3/4 inch and the 1 1/2 inch that this end is the top part of the box. Okay, see, I have it upside down now because I wasn't paying attention. So just make sure that that's goes also for the 1/2 inch box, that when you're scoring on the 9 inch side, when you're scoring at the 1/2 inch mark, make sure this is the top. So the top part of the paper should always be on the left hand side. Okay, so just remember that. And then let's just go ahead and fold. Okay, same thing. You cut your slits. Just cut those. And then cut this right here. And you're going to cut this piece out. Okay, and then we're going to corner around the corner here. Okay, and then let's go ahead and adhere it. Oh, let's punch this out too. So I'm using again the 3/4 inch circle punch. Okay, and then we'll just glue it together. I'm thinking actually of, I don't know yet, depending how my summer goes, because it's going to be pretty busy with the kids. If I do host an ATC card and box swap, it will probably be on my Facebook, just because it's just easier and quicker. So I'll put the link to my Facebook down below if you want to check that out. It will probably be just a small group, and I want to do it with the smaller Prima Doll stamps, because they'll fit nicely on the ATC cards. Okay, just hold that down. Wet glue does tend to take longer, and then it just goes in like that. Very cute. Okay, so that's the 3/4 inch box. Let that dry. Now we're going to make the 1 inch box. So this one measures 4 3/4 by 10.5. So on the 4 3/4 inch side, we're going to score at 1, and then 3 3/4. Okay, so this is the top, so let's turn it this way. And then on the 10.5 inch side, we're going to score at 1, 2, 5 3/4, and then 6 3/4. Okay, so go ahead and fold those. And then let's go ahead and cut slits here. So it's pretty much the same thing, it's just the sizes are different. Because I know, ATC cards, they always vary. So many different, styles. And I wanted to make the boxes to where if it's going to be a non-dimensional or dimensional one, that I have a box for it. Just cut these out. So, and then just one around the edge. And then this time I'm going to take my 1 inch circle punch, because it's box is a little bit bigger. Okay. And let's just adhere. So you can, also use these for favors too, if you like. It's pretty versatile, these boxes. Okay, just running out of glue here. Really running out of glue. Okay, there we go. Just glue that down. Okay, and then just tuck that in. Okay, now you got your 1-inch box. Okay, so that's how you make the boxes, and they're super fun. So again, this is the 1-inch, 3/4 inch, and 1/2 inch box. And then you could see these ones that I decorated for them. So they're really fun to make. So again, I'm not sure. I got 1 more week left for the kids for school, and maybe hopefully in a few days, or maybe next week, I'll post a ATC box swap with the Prima dolls on my Facebook, and I'll also put it on my blog too, in case some of you aren't on Facebook. I'll put it on my blog, so I'll have the sign-ups actually be on my blog. That way it's on one spot, so I don't have to go between my Facebook and my blog. It'll just be easier if I just go to my blog. Okay, so just look out for that, and I'll put the link to my blog as well down below. So thanks everyone for watching. Bye.